I'm in the limelight cause I was all a dream. Never thought that hip hop, never thought that hip hop, never thought that hip hop.
Hey man, we not starting this. We are not starting this. We not even letting them get away with this, man. Y'all want to marry these celebrities and public figures and then act like now that they your wife, we ain't supposed to say nothing about them, critique what they do, make a joke or nothing, man. That's not how it work. He didn't even say nothing disrespectful, man. Check this out, right? So there was a tweet. That came out from a random fan that just said Alicia Keys really got cooked on Diary. First of all, I love that song. Diary is a classic song. It is a vibe that will last forever. 20, 30 years from now, that song will still be getting played. So starting from this initial tweet, Alicia Keys really got cooked on Diary. It's not disrespectful, but and I read it the way I believe she said it. All it is that she's giving the man Jeremiah Paul some credit that he's never gotten since the song came out. People never even knew his name or even gave a shit about who that was or who vocals that was on the song. So let's give it some credit, the fact that 20 years later, or however many years later it's been since the song came out, that he did such a great job. And he helped bring that song to the classic that it is, that somebody is acknowledging that today. So Joe Budden's then jump in there and says low key laugh out loud. In my opinion, is not disrespectful. I felt like he was doing the same thing, just acknowledging the fact that my man Jeremiah Paul was fire on there. You get what I'm saying? This is where I got an issue at with it. I got two issues, but this is the first one. King, SWIZZ BEATZ jump in there. King, knock it all the way off. Let's not do this. I never get into your zones. Leave my wife out of everything but greatness, please. Yo, he is leaving her in greatness. He talking about the song Diary. It's a great song. All he said was low key laugh out loud. I don't understand how a man who was one of the Rough Riders, I don't understand how somebody saying low key laugh out loud is enough to push your motherfucking buttons. What are you getting so upset for that you felt the need to come out with 140 characters plus some? Then you're gonna put 19 dots at the end of it because you want to get your point across. What was the point of that? All he said was low key laugh out loud. Now this is the second problem I have with it, and I understand Joe Buttons ain't want no smoke. Joe Buttons ain't want no smokes when he realized what it meant. I believe him and SWIZZ BEATZ do got a positive relationship. So when he realized SWIZZ BEATZ felt a certain way about it, he then deleted the tweet that he put out there. I didn't like that because he should have left it out there because it wasn't offensive. He didn't mean anything. He also, all he said, and I'm going to be honest, if I believe it was the homie Nori from Drink Champs, if it was Hove, if it was Drake, if it was anybody else, Lil Baby, anybody else, he wouldn't have responded like that. It was Joe Budden, and we know what Joe Budden means to the culture. We know what he looking like to the culture right now. So he gonna go ahead and jump out the window on Joe Budden, man. I thought that was whack. And as a SWIZZ BEATZ fan, a Rough Rider fan, been riding with him since the 90s, I felt like you supposed to be more of a stand-up man than to do that. And if you felt that much about it, I'm sure you got a way of getting in contact with Joe Budden. I'm sure, especially over what you had to check the man publicly because he said low key laugh out loud. Let me explain something to you, SWIZZ BEATZ. Your wife is an artist. She is a singer. She makes music, and as long as she continues to make music and we have access to the music that she has previously made, we will critique it, we will talk about it, and we will give our opinions. That's how it works. You do the same thing. Shut the fuck up. With all that, I'm your boy Diesel, man.